Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You'll notice very quickly that there's been a little bit of a change in scenery here. Yeah, we got a snowstorm with like 65-mile-an-hour winds about 10 days ago, and it's been snowing ever since. So I am choosing to embrace the chaos and go on a cross-country ride with the motorized bike, because clearly the weather is never going to be nice enough to actually, enjoy one, so might as well just make do with what we got. Yeah, in the meantime, we got a few things to get ready on the bike in order to go ride, and I'll show you that in a second here. Alright, so here we are back with the YD100 again. I had this cover off for doing some measurements for a future project. I'm looking into doing another charging system. If that ends up working, you'll see that on the channel here shortly. But for the time being, I'm just going to re-grease here because most of that flung off and got stuck up here. And then throw this cover back on and, well, just kind of hit the back roads and see what happens. Alright, I got the cover back on. It's greased up. That's taken care of. I'm already freezing, so I need to go inside and layer up, and then we'll come back out and start the madness. Alright, I've switched from shoes to waterproof boots. We have 3 layers of socks on, so hopefully I won't get frostbite. Alright, let's go do this. Oh man, I'm already freezing. Alrighty. Get that going. Now, I am not even sure if these back roads are even cleared yet. So, this could be interesting. Switch this on to choke, see if the engine even starts. It's not as nearly as cold as it does get here in the winter in North Dakota. It is not unusual for us to hit like 25 below in the dead of winter. That's 25 below zero in the Fahrenheit scale. Right now it is 20 degrees above zero because it's the middle of the day and it's a warm day. So it could be a lot worse, but it is still cold. Oh, having trouble getting enough traction to even get the bike started. Oh, we had like an inch of freezing rain before the snow hit. So, yeah, it is just layer ice. Hopefully I can get enough fuel into this for it to actually pop over. Oh! Oh, that was sketchy. The rear wheel locked up and almost dumped in there. Oh. Okay. I need to find pavement first. And they salt the highways. So if I get on the highway, I might be able to get this thing started. Oh man, I'm already fogging up here. This already sucks. I don't know what I was thinking. Yep, there's some open pavement on the highway. Oh. Okay. Time for a little breather here. Asthma's kicking in pretty good already. I'll wait for the semi truck. Okay. Let's see if we can't get enough traction to get moving here. Come on. Oh, this. We got fuel at the carburetor. I'm going into the wind, which is not helping. Try the other direction. Oh, shit. Just ripped my pants on the petcock. Oh, that sucks. These are really expensive. People are looking at me like I'm insane already, which I am. Come on. There we go. We're alive and running. Oh, that was getting old. I think we'll get off the highway here. Okay, this has not been cleared for a while. See if I can get off choke. Yep, we're off choke. If I kill it, I'm just screwed. Oh, I cannot see anything. Hopefully you guys can see and I'm not fogging up the camera lens. Just taking it easy, right around 3,000 RPM. Don't need to win any races. Yeah, this is actually quite pretty once you don't have to do all the pedaling. A lot more enjoyable. So I haven't really decided which route I'm going to take or where I'm going yet. This kind of depends on the road conditions. So yeah, we'll see what we get. Oh, buck. Usually when one cuts across, you see about 20 others. Hope that showed up on camera. That was kind of cool. It wasn't a big one, but it was something. I just see the one, so I think we're safe here without getting trampled. Oh yeah, I think it might be hunting season. We might have to watch out for deers. Yeah, it's definitely hunting season. There's going to be a lot of them on the run. Alright, I think we'll take a right, generally speaking, on the west side of town. The land is a little hillier, a little more interesting. Whoa! That was a 6-inch drop I was not prepared for. Almost dumped it there too. Not good. I'm trying to be as safe as possible here. I was only going like 10 miles an hour, but yeah. Whew. Oh, my breath is freezing up on my face right now from that north wind. Ugh. It can seem calm in town, and then you get out in the country, and then all of a sudden you got a 20-mile-an-hour sustained wind. And all of a sudden 20 degrees doesn't feel very warm anymore. Not that it was in the beginning, but it feels significantly colder with that wind. You know, aside from the glare ice, that BMX tire on the back actually isn't too bad, which is really surprising. At least this will all be gravel and dirt, so we don't have to worry about ice as much. Not that it's impossible, but at least it's not a skating rink like it is in town. Woo, that is gold! Well, the visor's starting to clear up a little bit, so I can see where I'm going, but hopefully the mic isn't getting blown out from the wind. When I'm recording this, it's about 10 days before Thanksgiving. We already got snow. And we haven't been above freezing in about 2 weeks. And it'll probably be like this until May. Usually we get the last snow in the second week of May. Well, the motor seems to be running pretty decent now that I got it started. I'm just keeping an eye on the tachometer there, making sure we don't stress it too much so we don't blow up another engine. This road up here, where that tree line is, that's minimum maintenance, so I'm guessing that hasn't been cleared. That might be a challenge because there's also a hill climb that goes by a lake down there on the other side of the lake that you have seen before. I might go over there. It's pretty steep. Again, I don't know the exact incline angle or length, but I mean, for living in a valley, it's pretty deep over there. Or pretty steep, I should say. Oh, fingers are already starting to go numb. Oh, I did not dress enough. Should have put some jersey gloves inside of these ones, inside of these mittens. Oh. Might have to take a little warm-up break when I get to the corner here. Ah, I should have brought the chemical hand warmers. That's what I should have done. Toes are getting cold too. It does not take long when you're in the open air. But this is what we do, so we can be on two wheels. More suffering. This engine is remarkably less buzzy, though, than the Phantom, and I am perfectly happy with that. Ooh, so it has not been cleared. All right, let's get nuts. Oh, it has been cleared at some point. No, it hasn't. This is just tracks. Okay. All right, let's see what we get into here. Granted, the snow is not very deep. We've probably only accumulated 4 inches, and where it's packed down on the road, probably 1.5 to 2 inches, so that's not bad. Oh, there is someone hunting up here. I've actually gone past here, and that guy's a and I don't want to deal with him today, so we're gonna go over here instead. Seems to think he owns the whole countryside. Oh, that's a bummer. I was hoping I could show you that, but oh well. I totally forgot it was deer hunting season. We'll have to be out on the lookout for hunters. Don't want to get too close and catch a stray bullet from a 30-06 or anything stupid. Well, I guess this is just a repeat of the mission where I killed the Phantom 85. Hopefully I don't kill my YD. If it starts feeling like it's having problems and getting really hot, I'll kill it and try to start it again. But I think the goal here is just to keep the engine speed low. And I'm sitting right around 3,900 to 4 grand right now on the tack, so it should be able to handle that. I'm just balling up my fists inside my left glove here to try to warm up. I don't know how I'm going to do that for the right with the throttle. Oh, come on, don't. Okay. I'm just trying to warm up a little bit without killing it. Easier said than done. Yeah, maybe get a little more speed here and then ball up. There we go. All right. Hands balled up. Frostbite no longer an issue. Great. Oh. This is what's nice about snowmobiles, because they have heated hand grips. Oh, so while we're on that topic, let me tell you about my charging system. So a few years back, maybe more like 5 or 6 years back, I used a generator from gasbike.net. Would not recommend that seller. But anyway, the generator was designed to output 12 volts peak, and realistically it was 6 volts all the time. So it didn't work with the electrical system that I set up in it. Basically just my electrical system of flashers and stuff, that just worked off the battery. So, long story short, what I did is, I don't mean to cut this short, but I'm smelling some burning rubber here. So, we're going to let the engine cool off. Yep, it's making kinking sounds. That's not cool. Oh, man. Even in this wind, you'd think these things could just last. That's a 25-to-1 mix ratio to everything. I'm definitely going to go through that carburetor. It seems lean. Oh, move aside here. Hey, Larry. I'm doing good. I was just riding around for fun. Letting it cool. Thanks for checking. See you later. That's Larry. He's cool. All right. So yeah, I'm working on building a charging system with a GY6 stator, because before, my electrical system that I worked with, it actually worked just fine, but the charger, the generator that went in there, did not have enough coils or wound coils of copper to create enough voltage and amperage. So instead, on the crank on this side, I'm planning on mounting up a GY6 flywheel and a little stator there, and then using the same voltage regulator and setup for the rest of the stuff, because it's been something that people are really interested in. I still get questions about it. So I'm going to try it out. My cousin's a machinist, and he's making a little adapter for me that will screw into the little drive gear there right off the crankshaft. So I might have to space pedals and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to look in the end, but if it works out, I'm definitely going to shoot a video for you guys. Oh, let's see. I think we've cooled off enough. See if we can get another run here. Oh, fires right up. Yeah, we're good now. Ah, the smell of a two-stroke in the winter reminds me of my old Polaris. It's a nice smell. I used to have I think it was a 92 Polaris Indy Light back in high school. It was a 340 twin. It was a lot of fun. The thing was a lot faster than you'd expect for a 340. But yeah, we're on two wheels here for today, which it's a little bit of a different experience, if I say so myself. Well, that brake was definitely needed, and I feel a lot better now. We are getting awfully close to 20 minutes of runtime, it looks like, so I might need to, I gotta keep an eye on that film counter there, make sure it doesn't get too big of a file size. All right. Alright, I gotta resist the urge to give it wide open throttle. I have the small tire, I need to keep that in mind. Keeping the RPMs down where they belong. Sitting about 4,200 right now. I'm really glad I got that tachometer. Alright. I think we're going to pull up here. I think we'll reset the video here. Welcome to the tundra. This actually isn't the tundra, it's just a valley. Like 10 miles that way, it's hills and lots of them. And then it gets, well, towards the other end of the state, almost mountainous. So, yeah, I'm just in a very unique area that looks like tundra. But yeah, I don't know why this is smelling like hot rubber. I wonder if I had too much grease on there and the clutch packs are slipping. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to reset the video, start another roll here, and figure out which way to go. Whew. Alright, I just refocused the camera on the startup here. And to pull the duct tape off here. Hopefully that holds still. Definitely need to get skin covered. The wind has picked up, so update there. Pretty sure we're peaking 25 mile an hour wind here. I'm trying to debate how far south I want to go from town, knowing that I'm going to have to go back into that god-awful wind. Well, let's check out west a little bit more. There's a... It's just somewhere we haven't been so far. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, son of a... Well, now it got too cold and it doesn't want to start. Man, these really could benefit from a liquid cooling system. There we go. Alright. But I understand it. I mean, it's a cost thing. Probably triple the cost of this to include a radiator, a water pump, and it would definitely increase the weight. For most people, it's probably not necessary, but you can really tell that it's air-cooled when you're in conditions like this. Woo, this is bumpy. Anyway, so this GY6 flywheel, I'm planning on mounting the dish side out for room, of course, and then mounting the the stator on a custom bracket hanging off of that cover on the right side of the engine. So I don't know. That's my plan. Basically, I'm having my cousin machine up a piece of steel stock that he's going to turn down to be the correct diameter to adapt the crankshaft to what the GY6's crankshaft would be to fit that flywheel. Ooh, this is starting to get a little technical here. Whoa! Oh boy, almost dumped it again. There's a few drifts here I'm not catching because of my limited view through the camera. Okay. Gotta remember there's a delay. Okay. Try to stay off the right side there. Hopefully I'm not holding up anyone behind me, but... Oh boy. This got cold in a hurry. I'm getting up on the RPMs, 4380. Okay, don't want to go too much. At least we have the wind against the cooling fins this time. Man. So tempted to just crack it wide open so I don't have to deal with the cold as long, but yeah, that's not what it's about. Just see if I can do it. That's what it's about. Making it. I do not want to have to call Dad and haul this thing home again. Oh, here comes a little drift. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. That was nothing. Oh, my nose is running like a sieve right now. My mustache is just icicles. My apologies for the visual. At least you don't have to see it because the camera's facing the other way. But you see Dumb and Dumber when they get to Aspen, and they're just like, ooh, and they got the snotsickles on both sides. That's probably where I'm at right about now. Man. I really gotta keep those R's down. I keep wanting to crack it open. I wish there was some more, like, technical trails around here that were, you know, through the woods and public. Everything's private property around here. Well, as with the majority of the United States, I would probably say, but we don't have any national parks or anything where you can just go exploring through trees, unfortunately. Not that there are that many to explore. But, yeah. Long, straight, cold roads. That's what we got. I'm really impressed with the battery on this tachometer. It is, the display is still nice and bright. It is not dying. Most of the time with these little watch batteries, you get really slow display times on LCDs, and the batteries just don't have enough voltage when it's cold. But this one's still working just fine, which is cool. Hopefully my camera's still working just fine. I have had issues before trying to film in the winter and having things turn like brown and purple, and a really low frame rate. So hopefully we don't run into that. Woo! Going into that wind, you can definitely feel it. Whoa! That is just going right through the snow pants. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely picking up. Wonder if there's a storm rolling in. Oh, wow. That is chilly. That is chilly, guys. I really hope this video actually turns out and you can hear and see what I'm hearing and seeing, because otherwise this will have been a massive waste of time and suffering. It is nice to be out on two wheels again. I mean, despite it being in a nearly inhospitable climate, and having to keep my visor cracked just so it doesn't fog up, but you know, I get to be out on a bike. I can't complain about that. I'm really struggling to come up with ideas for the winter, guys. I mean, I got heat in the big part of my garage, but it does not get over to the little part very well. And then also all the tools are cold regardless, because it takes hours for them to heat up. Oh yeah, there's a little dirt bike track over here. That is also privately owned though, so I cannot go on that. Not that I would in this weather, but yeah. Ooh, got a little tippy there again. Oh, bird. Oh, this is tacked up on there on one of the dumber things I've done. But you know, you need an adventure every once in a while. You need a break from the mundane. You need to go do crazy, stupid stuff every once in a while, just to remind you what's normal or sane. But you know. Oh man, this is cold. Oh, I'm starting to lose a little RPM here. Oh, nah, that's fine. Okay. Last time, when the Phantom started losing RPM, you could really feel it. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of a break here. I'll just keep it idling and do a little cool lap for a couple of seconds here. Just keep it off a load, and I'll give it a rest and do some pedaling myself. Alright, that's about all the pedaling I feel like doing. The gearing with this rear wheel is really advantageous for the motor, but not advantageous for me because the sprocket is absolutely tiny and was not intended to go on a front sprocket of a mountain bike. So this thing is like having a mountain bike in the highest gear possible all the time. So yeah, pedaling is very difficult. But you know, we haven't had any breakdowns yet. Chain's still looking tight. Still got that fresh bar and chain oil on there. Keeping everything lubed up and working. That's good. The clutch is starting to sound noisy again. I don't know if that's just a fact of heating up or if the minute amount of grease I got on it from me greasing the gears has worn off. Eventually I will do something about that clutch, but for the time being it's working, so whatever. Okay, so if I go one more section over, I will actually hit a county road, which has a fair amount of traffic. So I'm debating, do I really want to get traffic and rocks kicked at me, or do I want to go back where I went? I think we're just going to loop back and go back where I went. Oh boy. Well, we got the battery saver warning, 15% left. So that's the limiting factor. Wherever it dies, guys, that's all I got. I did not bring an extra battery pack for the phone, so whenever it cuts out, I will see you again in the house. But I want to try to at least get this little stream and dip here for you, because that's pretty cool, and I guess the rest is just what we already went over, so hopefully I can get this next section for you. I guess I should say this was a stream. it's frozen and dry, so it is not a stream anymore. But on the wet years and in the spring, it is a stream. And then we got a little bit of trees. Could be some deer popping out here. We'll keep an eye out for them. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Okay. Holy shit. We were just fishtailing there. Almost biffed it again. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better tire on here. There are some limitations to the BMX tread. So this has not been cleared. I did not pay attention to that because I was looking through the phone. They all look the same on screen. They do not feel the same. Let's hope I can get up this very slow. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. This is like, I don't know if you've ever driven a rear-wheel drive car uphill when it's icy, but that's what's happening right now. I'm just fishtailing side to side the whole time. Oh. Nope. Hold still. And because I'm on two wheels, it tries to tip over. Okay. We are almost crested. Okay. Okay, that is going to be a lot of editing. I'm going to do my best not to make myself any more work with bleeping. Okay, okay, here's a track. Okay, we're good. Okay, well, hey, you got a little bit of an adventure at the end there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and we'll take the thumbnail here while I'm out in the woods, kind of. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you back when I'm at home. All right, well, I made it back alive, and so did the bike. Still got all my fingers and toes, so yeah, it was a success. Nothing blew up or died this time, so thumbs up. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content about motorized bikes, I have build videos, ride videos, other stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to see that, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.